What happens when two strangers are asked to kiss every 10 minutes on a blind date? Will it make them like each other more, or will it just be a weird as a hell? Well, that's exactly what I wanted to find out. Why am I doing this? For science. I mean, everywhere I go, people are telling me how much dating sucks, and I just think it could be so much better. Here's Jessica and Adam. They applied to be on First Date, and I thought they'd be a good match. So let's see if this ends up working out how I'd hoped, or just being a dumpster fire of a date.
I'm here for a blind date. I've never really done before, so it's kind of exciting.
I feel nervous.
Yeah.
I just needed to do something that was very out of character for me. And I watched the show, so it's like I have to do it. Hey.
Hi. What's up?
Nothing. This, how are you?
Good. I'm Adam.
I'm Jess. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, this is kind of weird.
yeah.
Hello, Adam and Jessica. I'm sure you've been excited to meet the person in front of you. I'll be guiding you on your date to help make it as comfortable yet fun as possible. I'll offer topics and areas for you to explore, and then every 10 minutes you have the unique opportunity to share a kiss with each other. Feel free to go wherever the conversation takes you. This is your date. Here's the first topic you two can investigate. Explore who you both are as people and what your passions and hobbies are. What do you love doing in life? What do you love about life?
Okay, do you want to go first?
Sure. I think my passion, I really like music. I really like nature and like hiking and shit like that.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
I work in fashion. It's like my biggest creative outlet. I like writing. Like I journal a lot. I dabble in poetry.
Nice.
That's another outlet that I have.
I love poetry.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like people. I like my relationships with people.
Yeah.
I think I like value that a lot and like get a lot out of that in
Yeah.
life.
It's so hot in here.
I know, I'm like sweating.
I'm like dying actually.
Yeah, it is pretty hot.
It's a little weird.
Let's
right?
see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, because now it's like the AI is gone. It's like,
I know.
Yeah.
I was kind of like waiting for her prompt.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh, she's back.
Oh.
Adam and Jessica, you have 5 seconds to share a kiss.
Do you wanna?
Okay, yeah.
Now, discuss what you're attracted to in a person. Unfortunately for me, I'm an AI and I can't feel things like that. But you can. So share with each other what you like about someone physically, about their values, lifestyle, and all-around personality. And let's start by sharing, what do you find attractive about each other?
I knew it was coming.
Yes.
I really like your hair.
Thank you.
It's really nice. And I like that we've made eye contact and that you keep eye contact.
Where most people would be darting their eyes around during awkward conversation, Adam embraces the silence, and he values those little moments in between conversation to make that nuanced connection with somebody. It's really beautiful, actually. And for most people that are thinking, oh, only extroverts can make really strong eye contact. I'm an introvert. I'm in my head. It's hard. It feels awkward. I want you to understand, Adam is an introvert, but I believe he's using eye contact as a way to relax his mind while interacting with somebody. And he uses it as an opportunity for a more nuanced connection between him and the other person. So in the future, instead of running away from the awkward silences, I want you to step head first into them. And you'll find that it might not be that awkward after all, that you are the person that makes it awkward. You could also be the person that makes the silence comfortable.
And the nose ring. The nose piercing.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say I like your nose
Oh,
piercing too.
thanks.
Yeah, and your hair.
Oh,
I
thanks.
fuck with the bangs.
Thanks. I love the bangs.
Yeah, you're like really easy to talk to too, which is
So are
which
you.
is nice.
Very like calm.
But yeah, I feel more comfortable now.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like passionate people too. I think. Yeah, I'm a pretty passionate person, like about a lot of things.
And it's always a plus when someone works in their passion. That's always fun to me.
Yeah.
And I like creative people. Okay.
Adam and Jessica, you have 10 seconds to share a kiss.
We have longer.
I know.
Adam and Jessica, share each other's drive for what service you'd like to provide to the world. Who do you want to positively affect in this life?
I'd like to kind of be part of like doing things right, like taking care of the planet, and I work in a really like polluting industry.
True. Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of trying to become more aware of like how my impact in that.
I definitely want to like give people something that like means something to them,
Yeah.
or like makes them feel something.
Inspires people.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that with music. I feel like, and music is cool because it has such a far reach, you know?
Yeah.
And can be like so timeless as well.
You don't have to be like obsessed with music or work in music to appreciate music.
Exactly, like everybody loves it.
Everyone loves
And like,
some music.
Adam and Jessica, you have 30 seconds to share a kiss.
We don't have to the whole 30 seconds.
Jessica, Adam, share exactly what you were like as kids. Paint a picture of who you were. Who were your best friends? Tell some stories of maybe your first kiss or an embarrassing moment you've not told many people.
my first like actual kiss was on stage in The Little Mermaid.
Aww.
Yeah.
Were you Prince Eric?
Yeah.
I was with my friend at the time, visiting her long-distance boyfriend, I guess, like in San Diego. It was a Memorial Day weekend, I was 15, and his friend, I guess, liked me. And so he was like, let's take a walk on the beach. And he's, we're
Ooh,
walking.
Romantic.
Do you want to make out? Just like the 15-year-old boy, like straight up asking me. And I was like, you know what, let's just get it over with. So I said, yeah.
Right.
And he guides me away from the beach to like this alleyway. And then I'm like scared, you know?
Yeah, like quiet.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
was like, wait, what are we doing? And then planted one on me.
No.
Adam and Jessica, you have 1 minute to share a kiss.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. What a bummer.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So are you.
And side note, I just released a free class on how adding this one thing to your online dating approach will guarantee that everyone you match and meet up with will be someone you're actually attracted to. No meeting up with Steve Buscemi here unless you want to meet up with Steve Buscemi. That's good. Anyway, get the link in the description. It's a really good class. Thank you and goodbye.
How do you feel about like meeting up and then kissing somebody like
I
right
know.
away?
I didn't think I was gonna do it, honestly. I was like, I'm gonna finesse this. I'm gonna say like to kiss my cheek in the beginning.
I would have done it.
I know. And then you were just like really calm and like comfortable. And I was like, you know, whatever.
Hello
I
again.
got brave.
Share what turns you on in the bedroom. Are you more dominant or more submissive? Are you quiet?
It's getting
Or do you
juicy.
like a little of the dirty talk? Do you enjoy hard and fast sex or slow and full of rising tension? Do you have a kink? This is a safe space. Feel free to share with your partner what gives each other pleasure.
I don't really fuck with the hookup culture.
I need to at least like the person to a certain extent. I definitely did it like maybe once where I think I thought I liked the guy, and then I did that and I was like, no, I shouldn't have done that. It's just so much more enjoyable when you know more about them.
I definitely like sex though. Like, you know.
He's like,
I
don't get
wanna
me wrong.
I don't want to get too specific.
Yeah,
But,
I feel like downplaying it because I'm on camera and I get like shy.
right. Yeah. No. Same.
Whereas usually like I'm very open talking about it.
No, I definitely could go into more detail, but we don't have to. Yeah, exactly.
I keep thinking of things and then I'm like, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I guess she said like, are you quiet or do you like dirty talk?
I would say I'm kind of quiet,
Yeah.
but I like dirty talk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I can't do the dirty talking.
Oh.
No, it's cringy, and sometimes if someone else is doing it, it's cringy to me.
You could just be like, shh. Like, shut up.
I'm like, okay, that's enough of that, thanks.
Yeah.
Adam and Jessica, you have 2 minutes to share a kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I feel like the first kiss was kind of awkward.
yeah.
Or like after, I don't know, maybe I just felt that way. I like it more and more.
Okay, you two. Where do you see this relationship going between each other? Is it too soon to tell whether it could be something long-term? Or maybe you just want to have fun with each other for now? What are your plans for the next date, if there is one?
Ooh.
Okay. Maybe let's start with like, what are you looking for like in general?
I don't know if I'm like ready for a serious relationship. I was kind of like fucked up for my last one. And maybe I'm just like scared about that. I maybe could be doing something long term, but I'd like to like date somebody for a while before I really like got serious.
That's how I am.
People think that they're gonna scare the person away if they get upfront about what their true intentions are, whether you are looking for a relationship tomorrow or you're not looking for a relationship at all at the moment. But what I have found is actually quite the opposite. When you are transparent with what you actually want, even if it's just a hookup for the night or friends with benefits, it doesn't matter. It actually makes the other person consider that option. Because if they like you and you're not willing to compromise about what your purpose in a relationship is, they have a choice: either align with your intentions or move on. The worst thing that two people could do is be wishy-washy about what each other's intentions are. And then a couple weeks down the road, there's a big explosion in the relationship because either person was not very clear about what those intentions were. And I'll bet you've had that experience before, where maybe you were vague, or maybe you made promises you shouldn't have at the beginning, and later on you might have really upset somebody that thought it was going one way when it wasn't.
Would you want to like see each other again after this or something?
I'd be down.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm down.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What should we do? Should we hike?
Ooh, we could go on a hike. We can go on a hike. I know a couple spots.
Okay, I'll try to keep up.
There's something great that Jessica just did right there is she was the one to ask the guy out. A lot of women may think that that's a man's job and that they shouldn't touch that area because it wouldn't be, I don't know, womanly of them or something like that. But that is not the case. Actually, a lot of men would prefer for the woman to take a little bit of charge in the interaction between the two of you. She didn't look needy about it, and she also didn't act blasé and disinterested when she asked. She just did it in a relaxed but straightforward way.
I'd be down to go get drinks or something
Yeah.
too. I feel like that'd be fun. No, yeah, I like you. You're.
I like you.
I could definitely see us hanging out. more.
Yeah.
Adam and Jessica, you can share one last kiss before saying goodbye.
One more.
Take as long as you'd like. Who knows how long it'll be before you two have another.
Okay.
Well,
Is that it?
is that the end?
Oh,
Damn,
that was fun.
kind of went by fast.
Yeah, it
I
did.
feel like I know you pretty well,
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I feel like I got lucky that it was you.
dude.
Because I was
same.
definitely nervous, like who it was gonna be.
I feel like I need your number
I know.
in order to make that happen.
I was putting on the crowns earlier.
There's crowns.
Yeah, you want a crown?
Yes. In terms of if the kissing made it better, I feel like yes, it broke the ice, but also that anticipation of like, am I gonna kiss them, or like, you know, like what, that's kind of like really exciting too. That like wasn't really there because like we already kissed. It wasn't like butterflies like happening every time. Whereas like if we hadn't kissed and then maybe it was like one at the end, like it would be a little bit more satisfying. If it was just an awkward kiss at the end of the date, I would be like more nervous as to like, oh, like, is that gonna happen again? Or maybe that's not, you know? But now I'm not like nervous about that.
He's really cute.
Yeah.
And he's sweet. I like how like calm he is. I feel like he's very grounded. But I think the kissing probably broke the ice a lot. The kissing probably made it honestly probably a little easier. I prefer it to happen naturally, but I probably wouldn't have gotten to know him so well in one date. I expedited everything. I think it just made me more comfortable with him.
So what could we learn from this date? What conclusions have I come to from this experiment? First of all, I'm not surprised. I had a pretty good feeling if I put two attractive, non-creepy people in the same room together and asked them to kiss every 10 minutes, there would be a heightened chemistry between them at the end, an expedited connection at the end of the date. But does this mean that you should kiss somebody at the beginning of every date that you go on? That you should ask somebody to kiss you? No, that's not what it means. But it does show that breaking the ice in some form can make two people feel closer together sooner. So often on first dates, it's just two strangers that are thrown into a room together and asked to connect, and they don't have any social lubricant except for alcohol to do so. But what are small things that you could take from this on a practical level? Well, when you go on a first date with somebody, I would recommend to try to not sit across from somebody, but rather sit next to them. This is a small little psychological thing where when you're sitting across from somebody, it feels more like an interview or even more like a contentious interaction. But when you're sitting next to somebody, it feels more like two friends just hanging out. Another way to help the physical intimacy on a date is to lightly touch the person while you're chatting with them, on the side of their leg or on the side of their arm, and only if they're comfortable. What you want to do is be super aware of how the person is feeling at any moment. So if you're chatting with them and you're making a point or you're laughing at a joke they say, you could feel free to kind of touch the side of their knee and see how they react. If you saw that they pulled away a little bit, it's probably a sign that they're not that comfortable with it. But if you saw that they're smiling and they move forward and maybe they start touching you too, that's a sign that that was a good thing, and maybe you could try something a little more physical later on. Again, the important thing is to make sure that you communicate with your date about all of these things to make sure that everything that's going on is consensual. You interested in being on a future episode of First Date and you live in the SoCal area or in New York City, click the link in the description and we'll add you to the Match Rolodex. Want help on online dating? I have a free online dating class. You can click the link in the description. I think he said to you, like, you're a good kisser. How did you feel about that?
I felt good. I mean, I'll say my own horn. I've heard it before, but thank you.
All right, sit down. Casting couch time, baby.
Oh God. What kind of show is this?